I've researched Mississauga municipal governance through Freedom of Information since January 2007, and I despair for those who need government most. To be fair, it isn't just Mississauga. I'm convinced that most municipalities in Ontario are morally beyond redemption. What is. To illustrate the essence of my platform, here are selected quotes from our Ontario Ombudsman, Marin, in an address he gave on October 31st, 2007. Quote, "Sadly, we all have stories to tell about how governments are prone to promising much more to the public than they deliver. And I'm not talking about campaign promises. What I'm talking about is something that goes much deeper and affects every aspect of day-to-day government. It's about the trust between the people and their government." Quote, "Personally, I'm very concerned about the trend in government organizations today to put forward a slick public image, touting themselves as the best in the world, when in reality, they aren't even coming close to living up to that image." Quote, "Ontario generally likes to think of itself as a leader in Canada." Quote, "But like a lot of things in government today, the reality doesn't measure up to the ideal. There are still huge areas of government representing more than 80% of provincial spending that are completely immune to my scrutiny." We're all going down. Quote, "I am shut out of the mush sector," referring to municipalities, universities, schools, and hospitals, along with long-term care facilities, police, and children's aid societies. This leaves thousands of Ontarians with nowhere to turn with their complaints. Quote, "Every other province allows its ombudsman to oversee most, if not all, of the mush sector. But Ontario lags behind, dead last." Quote, "And obviously the government knows there's a need to open these organizations up to public scrutiny." Quote, "What I do know is that everywhere we have been able to investigate, we have found plenty of puffery. That's what I call the overblown, puffed-up promises of world-class service that some organizations use as a shield when they are actually quite secretive and dismissive toward the public. Now, wherever I have been able to investigate City of Mississauga, I found plenty of puffery, and they are definitely quite secretive and dismissive towards the public. Need proof? 3 words, Mississauga Judicial Inquiry. A master of deception and duplicity, that's the City of Mississauga. So huge is the vast gap between claims and truth that I've come to call this city Myth-Mississauga. I know I'm a nobody to the City of Mississauga, not to be believed. So be it. What disgusts me most is knowing that every day Mississauga meets out the same contemptuous message to other nobodies like me. There is no simple fix, but a good first step is to introduce authentic, independent accountability into municipalities. Therefore, I propose this simple test for you to use to decide who gets your vote. Ask your candidate, do you support extending the investigative authority of the Ontario Ombudsman to include municipalities? Unless you get an unqualified yes, look to someone else to support. Giddy up.